Hello and welcome back to the Bach Chaconne. We are variation 32. This is a very, very important variation for one simple reason. We are now at Bach's 50% mark. There is a special bar here, and it's a bar that Bach marks with the opening ideas. Again, previous variation ends in bar 1 of this variation, but then we get, boom, the 50% mark, and Bach has marked it. So that is super important. It's just chords. We've already seen it. There's not much to this video, so let's just dive in. Here we go. Bach Chaconne on Classical Guitar Rocks. Here we go. Variation 32. So we left it off with an A7, 2 or cross string, and then it is 2-1. I'm using an open string, but you don't need to. 3. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 2, 0, and then welcome back to the beginning for the first time in ages. All right, I'm not going to explain all of this because you should already have learned this. D minor, hinge bar, check that alternate angle, B flat. Now here's interesting and something to pick up on. It is a D. The D stays on. I have seen quite a few scores where it does the original from the beginning. It's not an E. It is a D. 2, 1, 4. Half bar for that D minor over an A, then resolves to A7. And then we're back into 33 with a suspension, but we'll get to that in 33. All right, quick interruption here, just as a little bit of an aside. I have filmed this variation with the very first one is my own settings for classical guitar. If you want this and you're interested and you'd like a copy of this, head down to the link below and it's available free off my Patreon. I've made it open and free so that you can use it as well. Let me know what you think. So basically I have started to make it a little bit more my sound that I hear in my head. Hopefully it helps you as a bit of a starting point for your sound that helps you. Anyway, let's just dive back into this Bach juicy goodness. Alrighty, here we go, 32. Now, phrasing over the bar again, fantastic. Bach is just keeping it and just slows it down from the 32nd notes. Back into our opening chords. And you should literally be saying, why? That is Bach's exact halfway point. That is 50% of the way through this piece. This piece has been constructed mathematically, and it's super, super important that you understand that 126, all that point there is, boom, Bach's halfway. Okay, which is why we have hit the opening chords again. All right, I'm just going to walk through them. These should be second nature now. Obviously, I'm not doing the violin chord. That's the violin chord, so we've... for the D minor next, I'm doing a hinge bar. And then we got the B flat. Again, I'm taking notes out because there's too many notes added in various scores. However, next bit. This is an error in quite a few scores. It's D held on into. Drop a comment if you know what chord that is. All right, it's not this, which I've already pointed out. So keep that in mind. And your point here is to try and keep all of these notes and voices on for as long as possible. So okay, that is a very, very important line. Bach is setting us up here. And you can hear it, and it's so beautiful and it's so emphatic, all right? Because he's pulling with us, because he's about to change directions, okay? It's Bach being Bach. It's beautiful. So that is 32 in a nutshell. There's not much to say about this, apart from the fact that don't play an E at the middle of that. So this has been your daily dose of six-string inspiration from myself, Rain. Melodious mortar, hair Bach. Finally, I apologize. I've had some issues, so we're back on the run, and you're going to get some more, and we're going to carry on. So look out for the next variation, which should be dropping just about now.